Friends, I'm so excited to get to share this bass with you today. Not because it's lovely, not because it's beautiful necessarily. I mean, it's a nice looking bass. Not because it's like super rare or anything like that. And not just because it's actually in stock and it's something that you can buy today. But what I've got here is obviously it's an F bass, but it's an early BN5. And this was one of those fun projects where you get like, you see a dog out on the street that's in need of some TLC and some love and a good home and just needs some vet bills and you're able to like resurrect this dog, and save it. And maybe calling this bass a dog is is not the right way to start this video, but essentially this gorgeous black BN5 is an older F bass. I think this bass is probably 15 years or so old. Guy had it, played it for a while, gigged with it, played it quite a bit, and since then he's retired, and the bass just kind of sat. And it sat in the southeast United States where you get like extreme kind of like humidity and temperature changes. And just over time, it just developed like, the truss rod was maxed out. It just wasn't quite right. And so I bought it from him with the intention of like, selling it. When it came in, I was like, man, this thing's pretty rough. And I had my tech go through it. And I'll be honest, we got it like playing. And I could have sold it right there. Someone would have bought it, would have been happy with it, would not have realized that like, the truss rod was maxed or nearly maxed, and they just would have bought it and probably wouldn't have known any better because it like played okay. And but I just felt like, man, it'd be nice to send this thing back to the mothership and give it the full spa treatment. So I reached out to Marcel and it's like, hey, I got this bass. I'd like to kind of save it, rather than just pass it along and have it be kind of like nearing end of life. I'd like to like kind of make it nice. So a $900 spa treatment back in Hamilton, Canada at the F-Bass Worldwide Headquarters has kind of resurrected this bass again. They've heat treated the neck so that there's now plenty of relief on the truss rod, so we are good to go there. They redressed the frets. They basically just went through, they did a deep buff and polish on the bass and kind of filled in some spots and just really, and that was optional. That was, several $100s, I think, to do that. And we kind of debated doing it. I was like, you know what? You already have it. Let's just do it. Like, let's make this old girl as beautiful as we can. It's already had a good life out there, like working hard, but it's now ready for the second chapter of its life. Like, let's make it look as nice as we can. So they tightened all the knobs and, like I said, dressed the frets, new strings, filled in some of the wood spots where they could, just a bunch of other work. Like I said, it was $900 to get all of this done, but I wanted it to be right so that whichever one of you ends up buying this thing, that you would know, like, man, this has got the F-Bass seal of approval. And since I kind of feel like I'm almost like Mr. F-Bass, like I sell more F-Basses than anybody, I love them. I just want to always do it right when we do it. I always want to do it right no matter what I do, but definitely with the guys at F-Bass. Love those guys, so I wanted to do it. Comes with the old school Levy's gig bag, and yeah, it's just, this is a great BN5 that is, will definitely fall under that description of a player's bass, right? So you're gonna have like big dings, like kind of chunks out of the finish here. Look at the pictures to get a better idea. You'll have wear spots on the pickups covers here. There's even like there's some filler there where we've kind of filled in. You can see like little dings on the top, little dings on the back. This is the kind of bass though that maybe even from the distance of this camera, which the camera is 3 feet or so away, looks pretty dang good. It's gonna look good on stage. Like it's gonna look, and of course it's gonna sound amazing. But when you get up close, you'll see like, oh, I see that, I see the wear marks here, I see that thing that's there. I see a spot there. There's spot there, spot there, spot there, spot there, spot there. Like, you know, you're just going to see honest wear on this thing, and probably some stuff on the headstock. Yeah, little ding there. So you're just going to see that. And this base is, I think, from the era when we were doing nitro finishes. So those finishes are just really, really soft. But the nice thing about it, though, is it's a great sounding bass still. It still sounds fantastic. And now that it's had its spa treatment, it's essentially playing-wise, tonal-wise, it's as good as new. So, quick, you know, so we got volume on the pickups, and tone back here, and then boost for bass mid treble. Just sounds so good. Yeah, so it sounds great. If we do just the bridge pickup alone, boost the mids, reduce the gain on the preamp on the interface. Just a wonderful sounding bass, available in stock at the time of this recording, and available at a much more reasonable price than what this thing would cost new. This is essentially a stock BN5, but with a gloss piano black finish, which is an upgraded finish. Maple fingerboard, maple neck. Lifetime warranty still from our friends at F-Bass. I mean, you just can't beat that. Those guys are so great to deal with. But yeah, if you would like a bass with some mojo, a player's wear bass that sounds great and has seen some shit, then this is the one for you, my friends. Check it out. Go to FretSpot.com. If you see it on the site there, it's available. If not, someone else snagged it from you. If you're not a Missouri or Kansas resident, you don't have to pay sales tax. Everybody gets free shipping. You can pay with a credit card or PayPal. There's even Affirm options where you can do pay in 4 or up to 6 months of payments as well. All that available over on the website. On used bases, I don't generally take trades. If you're really desperate for it, then you can send it to me. It won't be my normal trade-in policy though. You're gonna lose some money on that trade, because if I've got to turn around and sell your bass on a bass that I've already either bought or taken on trade, at some point FretSpot's got to have some cash, right? Because when I work with Mike Tobias and Keith Roscoe and Marcel Furlanetto and Jimmy Coppolo, I don't get to send them thoughts and prayers, baked goods, or bases. I have to send them cash. So at some point, your friend Donovan here needs money, all right? So anyway, available over at FretSpot. Check it out. What do you guys think? You guys think it was worth it to spend the money to get this old girl back on the parade? Let me know in the comments.